think we can cure the Arl and then, like, hit Lake Kellenhead on our way to Denerim.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
I don't know why he's there. There's like a quest for it, but I don't know what it is.
There's not much danger now, thanks to you. Though we'll have to face the Darkspawn soon, won't we?
Oh, fuck, look at it. Oh, the blight is like everywhere. I like that they avoided the Bristolian forest, so that's really interesting.
You return. Might you have news?
I found the inn!
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Let's go do some magic and shit, I guess.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I want you to let me do gay shit with my friends. Be disrespectful. No. I need your help against the blight. That will do.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations,
Bro!
I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
As you wish.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
No.
You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you,
Me,
Warden,
an elf.
a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
There is much else to do now.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what
Don't give
Logain
a
will
fuck
do
about
once
these
he learns
gifts.
of your recovery.
Logain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Logain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Then everything I've done is for nothing.
No, not at all. Logain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
I love that you can just roast the shit out of Lestat. I think that's a great idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
What is stopping Loghain from just attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Do you think this idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
I'm gonna say something controversial. And what if we support Loghain?
I hope that's a joke.
Oh, it is a joke.
I hope it does not come to that. If you are suggesting surrender, consider that he has already sought your death. You think he will spare you, knowing what you know?
Seems we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Give me some time yet.
As you wish. It will take time for the news to spread, and I can use the interim to get my forces organized. Please tell me when you wish to leave. Until then, you have the run of Redcliffe.
I just have to go to like Calenhad first. We just have to tell a woman that her husband's dead.
Yes?
Sorry,
Right.
bitch.
Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
Okay.
When you're ready, we shall leave for Denerim.
Alright, let's go.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
That's such a sick, like, burn. But I'm gonna say, if Enora rules, let her speak for herself.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not wild elves.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
That was incredibly racist of you. I'm a bloody Grey Warden.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Enough of this. When does the Lands meet begin?
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or
Racism!
place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. With your
You
selfish
literally
ambitions
fucked.
to the throne.
You fucked his sister. You, sir, fucked his sister. The Queen of Ferelden. You fucked her. And now you're claiming that you're better than everyone? No. You were pissed at Merrick for cheating on Rowan, and then you went and you fucked Rowan. Shut up. If you truly want to save this land, stand with us.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind? Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's
I'm
prowess
technically
against
not
the
foreign.
Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
That includes regicide.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Have you known Loghain a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
What were they rebelling against?
The Orlesian occupation. Merrick's mother was the rebel queen, the one who kept the heart of
This is what
Ferelden
happens in the
beating when
books
so
that
much
I
of it
recommend
seemed
reading.
dead. It was a tragedy she never lived to see her son take her throne. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the landsmeet then.
Maid, servant, okay. Let me talk to all of our friends. This will be a good
Everything in here
place
appears
to
to be
stop.
breakable. It seems most impractical.
Well, it's not meant for golems.
On it.
Hello.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
This
Girlfriend.
is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
What do you know?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel
Look at her
in the
go.
crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
She's not anything to talk about.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denver, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas.
Bruh.
What say you?
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? I will answer to the best. People don't be... I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But They had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome.
She was adopted
the
for a
eldest
week.
son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What did the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story.
That's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
Right, there was her, and then Ogren's over here, because he's Ogren.
I got a moment, sure.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around
The
here.
Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
My room, Eamon's study, Alistair. He barks happily, wagging his tail.
Right.
This is not as defensible as I would like. But it will do. What is your wish, Kadan?
Let's go.
As you wish.
I love him. He's so funny.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
Bitch me
What
anytime
comes,
I'm at
my
work.
friend?
Anytime I'm at work. If you ask me one more fuck-ass question about what fucking yarn to use, bitch, I will light you on fire. I hate that shit. When they ask me, like, when customers do that and they ask me for, like, my opinion, and it's like, I don't get paid to give you my opinion. I get paid to show you where shit is. Like, I don't care. I could not care less. Like, don't ask an employee what they think of your yarn project, like, and which colors to use. 'Cause we don't care. We just don't. Love you, boo. Bestie.
Ah, Warden. I trust
Oh,
you've made
lovely.
yourself comfortable.
Candied grapes. Okay. Who's that?
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent
I
me
am
here
from
to ask for
Olay.
your help.
Or perhaps the young
Sorry.
lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Enora ask us for help?
The Queen. She is in a difficult position.
Is she in a
She
pickle?
loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no?
She,
But when she tries to speak
you
with him,
can't
he
trust
does not
Enora worth a
answer.
shit,
He
but
tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
Just gets the
They
point.
now know she is a threat to her father's power. I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
Would Logan kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora.
I don't.
The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can. Let's get started.
Insufficient skill. So, they never tell us who his father was. So, if you play a human noble, you can not only become king or queen, if you become king, you exile Alistair. You basically are a dick the entire time. Whoops. If you become queen, you're married to Alistair. But you, in order to do that, you have to be a Koosland.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
What do you know about Queen Honora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Do you truly think Loghain stopped her turn on him?
From
I
Alina's
fucking
story,
doubt it.
He turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices at the Landsmeet.
But if I break in, can't they frame me for her murder?
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
Good point. Alright, I should get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Yeah, you fucking rich-ass motherfucker. Okay, real quick. We're gonna stop here so that I can disable the dog mod. And then we'll go from there. So, see you next time. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch.